Good morning and welcome to the Bradley James Classic Cars YouTube channel. And by request I'm just uploading a short video of a 1996 Mark III Cortina 1600L estate, and as you can tell this is directly from the 1980s. A very big enthusiast of stickers and accessories, this particular previous owner. A great story behind this car. We dragged it out of a garage where it had been first put away since 1984 with just 58,000 miles on the clock. And between 1984 and 1990 the car was driven out of the garage to the MOT station, MOT'd, put back in the garage, and it literally had a handful of miles per year. And since 1990 it's been parked up permanently. It's like a scene from Silence of the Lambs dragging this one out the garage. However, one thing the garage has done for it is keep it in one piece. Now, the car's been running. Obviously there was a little bit of plug cleaning, condenser replacement, points cleaning, but we're told that the car was fully serviced prior to it last being put away, and you can actually see that there's a fresh oil filter, plug leads, plugs, etc. So it made it quite nice and easy for us to start it. The interior's in one piece. 1976 Cortina Mark III had the facelift dashboard, which is in one piece. Period radio, that works. The seats had some seat covers on, which revealed the after taking them off, it sort of revealed the damage. The floor pans are in one place, in one piece even. The back seats actually in fairly decent condition. They fold down. You'll notice there's a picture of them being folded down. Things like this are all very solid. I mean, it's had Tetrasil done many years ago. I'll show you the door jambs and stuff, and you'll see that they're in one piece. Now that's an old repair. That is as per when Cortinas were actually used on the road. It reminds me of my one. Shares in P38 during that period of ownership. Exactly the same the other side. It's obviously repairs for repair. Let's have a look on this side. Yeah, pretty solid through there. See, these seats ideally would need to be totally replaced. And then the dashboard. There's your 58,000 miles. 58,505 is that? A nice wodge of P38 in the wings, which I think was, I think people think that was an optional extra from Dagenham, but I think you find most Cortinas of this era had it. So looking at wing replacement, stroke extensive repair to the wings, good bonnet, exactly the same. This one usually less so. Anyone who can remember owning these, they used to get wodged up with mud underneath and used to rot the wings out. A bit of rubbish at the bubbling at the bottom of the doors, but I'm fairly certain they would repair. The seals look to be in one piece. Anyone who can remember their Fords will remember these alloys, and they're in pretty good nick. Believe it or not, as are the tyres. They've pumped up and they've stayed up. The car comes with a replacement rear bumper because this one has had an argument with a lamppost. Back door looks to be in one piece, probably held together by the stickers. I can't guarantee it's a 1.6 turbo sports. Judging by the engine, must be over describing it. As I say, that the wheels are decent nick, and actually it stops and starts and moves and goes. So for loading purposes, please don't think you're going to be coming and driving this one home. Now, surprisingly solid. Now, there's no reason for us not to believe that this car hasn't got the original 58,000 miles on. The alternator was replaced before it was put away because there was a box in the back. It's all very solid underneath. The bulkhead's good, the wings are all good. Turns over really freely, and the engine was surprisingly clean. I don't know if you can see any of that, but not an oily engine at all. I get the impression it was probably looked after relatively well before it went away. I did mention car accessories. Now I can't guarantee how good any of that stuff is, but importantly, for somebody, for the brave, this is a car that you would restore and put back onto the road, and being the estate version, far rarer than the Mark III Saloon of course, you'd actually get some practical use out of it. But by the time they started fitting the overhead cam engines in these later dash Mark IIIs, they used to go pretty well. So there's your walk around 1976 Mark III Cortina 1.6L. This is a rolling restoration. We would take it down to the MOT station for you, but I didn't want the guy to sue me. No, but seriously, please understand that this is a trailer away restoration opportunity, recently pulled out of a garage where it was parked up in 1984, and it's done very few miles since. The last time it had a tax disc on was 1990, which we'll take a quick look at. I'm hoping this gives you an idea of sort of today's condition. Personally, having looked at the car, I think it would restore, because the old paintwork is quite solid on it. I'd like to say it's diamond white, but it might have lost a bit of its diamond sparkle. So I don't think you're going to be kidding your friends that this is the RS version. But I personally love the Mark III Cortina Estate. And I think this, with love attention and a checkbook, would come back to life. We hate to see cars scrapped, we hate to see cars taken to the banger racing circuit. Whenever there's the opportunity of saving one, we drag it out the garage, we take them in part exchange more often than you think. And here's an example of a old Cortina Mark III. Thanks folks, signing out.